गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो. Ram Ram Ram. So
Ram Ram Ravana.
yeah. So in the last classes we had taken up some grammar classes. So today we will go into your actual Tritiya books for a lesson or two. So before that, let us have a small discussion as usual. So what are the scriptures that Hindu religion actually asks you to read?
Can you repeat the question?
What are the scriptures? What are the scriptures that Hindu religion asks everyone to read? What are those books that?
Bhagavad Gita, Vedanta, Ramayana, Mahabharata.
Mahabharata.
Okay.
Upanishad.
Upanishad, very good. Any others?
Veda and Upanishad.
Very good. Vedas, Upanishads. Now, we have spoken about so many different types of scriptures. We have discussed about, like, we came up with Vedas, Upanishads, Vedantas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, so many. But among these, there are some restrictions on Vedas, Upanishads and all that can be read. For example, only men, and the two people from the people who have got the Upanayana Samskara done, they can read Vedas, Upanishads, etc. But what are those scriptures which give you the same knowledge in the Vedas but can be read by everyone?
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita, very good.
Upanishad.
Upanishad, okay. Then?
Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, Bhagavad Gita, yes.
Ramayana.
Very good. Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata. Yeah. So all these scriptures, since everyone does not have access, like everyone cannot read Vedas, Upanishads, Shastras, Puranas. So the only way to bring in those knowledge into the common man's hands was by means of scriptures like, or books like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavata, etc.
Subhashitani also.
Subhashitani, yes, Subhashitani. Only thing is, Subhashitanis can either come in one of these scriptures or they can be written separately. But Ramayana, Mahabharata, they were there even before specific Subhashita Granthas came. Correct. Now, what is the speciality of Ramayana, Mahabharata when you compare it with Vedas or Puranas or Vedantas or Shastras?
They are told in the story form that is easy for everybody to relate.
Ramayana is told in a poetry form.
Whenever you tell any idea as a story, that is when that is imprinted easily in your mind and it's easy to understand. That is the reason things like Ramayana, Mahabharata have gained prominence, because people usually don't get bored, because it's a story. You have a hero, you have a villain, you have so many wars being waged, you have so many things that are happening. So it keeps the reader enthusiastic and he continues to keep interest in the subject without losing any of his concentration. Still, by the end of the story, you still have already told him all the necessary things that any Shastra, Veda, Purana will tell you. That is the reason we have to read Ramayana and Mahabharata, and they are one of the most important supporting pillars of our Samskriti, Hindu Samskriti and Hindutva. So, Ramayana, as we all know, what is Ramayana?
The story of Rama.
The story of Rama and Ravana.
Very good. Who is the writer of Ramayana?
Valmiki.
Valmiki. So, Ramayana, is it Ramayana itself is a Sandhi. Rama Ayana. So Rama is Rama, Sri Rama. Ayana is a story. So Rama Ayana. The Sandhi is Rama Ayana, but the exact way to split it is a Samasa. Ramasya Ayanam, Ramayanam. The story of Rama is called Ramayana. Adikavya is also correct. The other name is Ramodanthe. Again, Rama Udanta. Ramasya Udantam is Ramasya Udantaha is Ramodantha. Udanta and Ayana both mean the same story. So Ramodanthe is also Ramayana, but a different name. So today's lesson is Ramodanthe Sundarakanda, which is the 12th lesson of your textbook. Again, what can you tell me about Ramayana in a very brief way?
It's a story about Rama where it has information about Rama's birth, Rama's exile, and how he became king.
Very good. And how is Ramayana written? Like, are there chapters? Are there cantos? Are there
As a poem.
correct? No. Has it been divided into different sections? For
Chapters.
example,
There are
Bhagavad Gita
chapters.
has 18 chapters. Vedas are divided into 4 parts. So, like that, how is Ramayana divided?
There are. It is divided.
Into how many? And what is the name given to each part called?
Each part is
Kanda.
called as a
Kandaha.
Very good.
Kanda.
Kanda. Kanda is the, so each section of Ramayana is called Kanda. And how many Kandas are there in Ramayana?
4, I think.
7 kandas.
7 Kandas. Very good.
Kandas.
What are those Kandas?
Balakanda,
Very good.
Sundara Kanda.
Sundara Kanda,
Okay.
Kishkinda Kandaha.
Very good. You still have to give me 3 more. Sorry, 4 more.
Yuddha Kandaha.
Very good.
Ayodhya Kanda.
Very good. Okay. So I will tell you all the 7.
Kishkinda Kanda told.
Yeah, Kishkinda Kanda was told. So I'll tell you all the 7 Kandas in the order that they come. So Balakanda, first is Balakanda, and the story starts from Dasharatha's, the story starts with Dasharatha, and it comes till the birth of Rama and Lakshmana, and them going into the Gurukula under sage Vashishta. That is the completion of their education marks the end of Balakanda. Ayodhya Kanda is the next part, wherein after the completion, when they come back to the kingdom and Sita's marriage and till the time that Rama becomes king, that marks the end of Ayodhya Kanda. Next is Aranya Kanda. Aranya Kanda is the exile period of Rama until Sita's abduction. That is marks the end of Aranya Kanda. Next is Kishkinda Kanda, when that is Rama meeting Sugriva, Hanuman, and all the other Vanaras. And the story ends, that is Kishkinda Kanda ends till the point when Hanuman starts to jump over the ocean. That marks the end of Kishkinda Kanda. Sundara Kanda is marked by the beginning of the leap of Hanuman over the Indian Ocean till the return of Hanuman with Sita's Chudamani and them crossing the ocean. That is Sundara Kanda. After that is Yuddha Kanda. As the name itself tells, it's a war between Rama and Ravana and all the other Asuras. That is Yuddha Kanda. And it ends with Vibhishana's Pattabhisheka and Rama coming back to Ayodhya. After that is Uttara Kanda, which is the story of Lava and Kusha. Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Yuddha Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda, and Uttara Kanda. So 7 Kandas of Ramayana. Similarly, do you know how Mahabharata is divided? What are the names given to each sections of Mahabharata? So in Ramayana it's called Kandas, in Mahabharata it's called Parva, and in Bhagavad Gita it's called Adhyaya. So Parvas. So there are 18 Parvas in Mahabharata, and of course the names are very big. I know only a few, of course. So there are it's called Kandas in Ramayana, Parvas in Mahabharata, and Adhyaya in Bhagavad Gita. So now we are looking at a particular Kanda, that is Sundara Kanda. I think you had in Dvitiya, you had Hanuman's lesson. You had another lesson, right? Maruteha Vakaushalam.
Maruteha Vakaushalam.
Yeah, so that comes in Kishkinda Kanda. That is the beginning of Kishkinda Kanda when Rama meets Hanuman for the first time. So that is Kishkinda Kanda. Now we are talking at Sundara Kanda. That is after Kishkinda Kanda ends. So this is Sundara Kanda. This is an abridged version. It is not the actual Valmiki's Ramayana because Sundara Kanda is a very big part. But this is a very concised part of Sundara Kanda, taking only the important aspects of each of this entire Sundara Kanda. But once you finish this lesson, you'll get the complete picture of Sundara Kanda. So it is explaining the complete Sundara Kanda in just 14 shlokas, and it's an abridged version. It's not a complete version of Sundara Kanda, but it's a very good way to understand the poetic way of Sundara Kanda rather than the prose or the story way of understanding it. Okay? Any question?
Anna, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Like just like how it's given here in shlokas, even like the or like the original Ramayana, which was written by Valmiki, even that was like shlokas only, no?
Yes, that is why it's called Adi Kavya. So there were several types of works written before, but the first work to be written as a shloka format was Ramayana, written by Valmiki Kavi.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we will do is, so we have around 8 participants today. So I will start explaining the shlokas and like how we did for Subhashitas. So I will start with the shloka. I will recite the shloka. We will go into the Padachaya, that is the Sandhis and Sandhis of the complete shloka. Then we will look at Pada Parichaya, which is identifying the individual words based on Lakara, Purusha Vachana, Avyaya, Linga, Vibhakti Vachana, whatever. So that will be done. Then we will go into the individual word meanings, the complete meaning, and the Anvayartha. But after that, I want one of you, like after we finish one shloka, one participant can recite the shloka of whatever I've taught, and then we can go to the second shloka. Is it fine?
Yes, Anna.
Yes, Anna.
Okay, so we will start with today's class. Let me open this up. Yeah. Okay. So
Now we can see the screen.
Yeah, you can see, right?
Yes, Anna.
Okay, so we will start.
Yes, Anna.
Ramodanthe Sundarakanda. अभिवाद्याथ सकलान् अमरान् पवनात्मजः पुप्लुवे च गिरेस्तस्मात् विलङ्घयितुमर्णवम्. Sandhis? If you can split any sandhis in the
Pavana plus Atmajaha.
sorry.
Abhivadyat.
Pavana plus Atmajaha, Pavanatmajaha, Savarna Dirka Sandhi.
Excellent, very good. Next.
Abhivadyat.
Very good. How will you split it?
Is it Abhi plus Avadyat?
No.
It's joining of two words, no?
Is it?
Abhivadi plus Atha.
It is Abhivadya plus Atha. Savarna Dirka Sandhi. Abhivadya plus Atha. Savarna Dirka Sandhi.
Anna, Girev Tasmat can be Girihi plus Tasmat, Girev Tasmat.
Girehe plus Tasmat, not Girihi, it's Girehe plus Tasmat. Which Sandhi is it?
Visarga Refa Desha Sandhi.
Visarga Sakara Desha Sandhi. Girehe plus Tasmat, Gires Tasmat. The Sakara is coming. Hence it is Visarga Sakara Desha Sandhi and not Visarga Refa Desha Sandhi. Okay?
Vilanghayitu marnavam.
How will you split it?
Vilangayati.
Can
I
anyone?
think it's joining of words.
How will you join? How will the joining be?
Ilanghaitum plus
Arnavam.
Yes.
Arnavam.
It actually, you can take it as Anuswara Sandhi, but yeah, joining of two words is the better way to take it. So Vilanghayitum plus Arnavam. So it is Abhivadya Atha Sakalan Amaran Pavana Atmajaha Pupluve Cha Girehe Tasmat Vilanghayitum Arnavam. Now, Abhivadya, what is it? Can you tell me the Pada Vishesha? Abhivadya is an avyayam because it is Lyabantavyaya. Abhivadya, as we had discussed in the Kridanta class, it's a Lyap Pratyaya usage. And Abhivadya, because of the Lyap, because Abhi is the Upasarga there, Abhivadya becomes Lyabantavyayam. Atha, what is Atha?
Avyaya.
Very good. Atha is an avyaya. Sakalan, what is it similar to?
Rama.
Raman.
So what will be very good? Raman. So it is Linga Vibhakti Vachana.
Pullinga Tritya Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Sorry. No, it's wrong.
Dvitya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Very good. Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So it is Pullinga Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. That is similar to Ramam Ramau Raman. Very good. Yeah. So Sakalan. So Amaran, what will it be similar to?
Same.
Same. Very good. Sakalan, Amaran, both are similar to Raman.
Pullingah, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Bahuvachana.
Yeah. Pavanatmajaha. Now, Pavana, Atmaja, though it's Savanadira Sandhi, we'll take it as one word because we are describing the same thing. So, Pavanatmajaha, what is it similar to?
Gaja.
Ramaha.
Very good. Rama. Akaranta Pullinga Prathama Eka. Pupluve. Now, this is a new type of lakara probably for you all. Pupluve is a lit lakara usage. Plavati, that is to jump. Plavati is the lat lakara. Pupluve is the lit lakara. So you don't have to worry too much about it. Some of the lakaras are given at the last page of your Ramodanthe Sundarakanda for you to learn. Those you'll have to remember. So Pupluve, please remember it is lit lakara usage. Cha is?
Cha is an avyaya.
Cha is avyaya pada.
Yeah. Girehe is similar to which one?
Harehe. Harehe.
Harehe.
Very good. That is
Ikaranta Pullingah.
Okay.
Panchami Vibhakti.
Panchami or Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Panchami or Shashti Vibhakti
Yeah, Panchami or Shashti Ekavachana. Very good. Tasmat.
Tasmat is avyayam.
Tasmat
No.
Trilinga Shabdaha.
Very good.
Tasmat tabhyam.
Chaturthi Vibhakti
Chaturthi Vibhakti.
Ekavachana.
It's Panchami Vibhakti. Sahatote, tamtotan, tenatabhyam taihi,
Tasmat.
tasmat, Panchami.
Panchami Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Very good. So now you tell me, since Tasmat is Panchami, Girehe should also be Panchami Vibhakti. It can't be Shashti. Though Girehe has two possibilities. Girehe can either be Panchami Vibhakti or Shashti Vibhakti. Since you have Tasmat, it is Panchami. Girehe should also be Panchami Vibhakti. Okay? Now, Vilanghaitum. What is it similar to?
Tumun Avyaya.
Very good. Very good. So, Tumun. It is Tumun Pratyaya. So, Vilanghaitum is a Tumun Pratyaya. Excellent. Arnavam. What is it similar to?
It's Prathama Vibhakti. No, it cannot be because it is Pullinga.
So is it similar to Phalam or is it similar to Ramam or is it similar to some other?
It is similar to Ramam.
Very good. Arnavaha. It is Arnavaha. It's Pullinga. Hence it is Ramam and not Phalam. Okay. So now we have discussed all the words. So we'll go into the individual word meanings. Abhivadya atha abhivadya. Abhivadya is to salute. Namaskarisu. Abhivadya, since you're using Lya Pratyaya, having saluted. Namaskarisi. Namaskarisi is Nantara. Atha. Hence. Nantara. Sakalan. Yella. Amaran. What does Amara means? What does Amara mean?
Means that they will not have death.
Yeah, very good. So Amara usually means immortals. But here the Kavi is using beauty. So because what is Sundara Kanda? Where does Sundara Kanda start?
In Lanka.
Yeah, after I think
when
after
Hanuman goes-
Hanuman.
So
Hanuman goes to Sita.
So Sundara Kanda starts when Hanuman decides to jump the ocean. That is the starting point of Sundara Kanda. So it is not after he reaches Lanka, even before, when he is at the southernmost point of India, near the Rama Setu or near Kanyakumari, when he decides to jump over the ocean, that is the start of Sundara Kanda. So now, if you consider that place where Hanuman is now starting to jump, are there any immortals around him? So usually Amaran, any immortal, it's usually Devatas. Indra, Vayu, Varuna, all these are the Devatas. But are there any Amaras around him where he is deciding to jump?
No, only Vanaras.
Yeah, but there is still one Amara, and that is Jambavanta. Jambavanta has been told to continue to live till Dwapara Yuga. So kind of he is an Amara. But Amara can also mean a person whose fame is immortal. So as we in Subhashitas we have seen, Sukratino Rasasiddhaha te Kavishwaraha Nasti Tesha Mishah Kaya Jaramaranacham Bhayam. So we have already told that we have given an example that Kavis who have written very good works, even though they're physically not present, they continue to remain immortally by their works. So Immortality is not always physical. It can also be either by their works or by their deeds. Hence, here the word amara does not just mean immortal. It can mean immortal by fame. So here they're talking about amara means the most respectable people. So amara here means respectable people. So abhivadya namaskarisi sakalan yella amaran amararu. You can in Kannada if you're writing, you can write as amararannu, or you can write the respectable immortals in Sanskrit. Now who is saluting abhivadya? Pavanatmajaha. So what is pavana means?
Wind.
Wind, the son of wind.
Yeah, Pavanatmaja is the son of wind, who is Hanuman.
Hanuman.
Yeah.
Hanuman.
So Pavanatmajaha sakalan amaran abhivadya. Hanumantanu yella amararannu namaskarisi pupluve harida. He jumped. As you know, we usually tell that flying over the ocean, but it's jumping. So it is the entire journey from India to Lanka was just considered to be one leap. Hence, you don't fly when you're jumping. It is you jump when you take a leap. Hence, Pluves, he jumped. Harida. Where did he jump from? Tasmat girehe. Agiriinda. From that mountain, he jumped. Why did he jump? Arnavam vilanghayitum. Arnava, what is Arnava?
Ocean.
Ocean, very good. Vilanghaitum. Again, Langhanam is to cross. Vilanghana is also, V is the upasarga there. Vilanghaitum, in order to jump. So, Pavanatmaja Hanumantanu. Okay, first in English. Hanuman, having saluted all the immortals, jumped from that mountain with an intention to cross the ocean. In Kannada, it will be ಆ ಪವನಾತ್ಮಜನಾದ ಹನುಮಂತನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಮರರನ್ನು ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸಿ ಆ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಿಂದ ಸಮುದ್ರವನ್ನು ದಾಟುವ ಇಚ್ಛೆಯಿಂದ ಹಾರಿದ. So any doubts in the meaning?
No doubt.
No doubt, Anna.
Okay, I'll tell you the Anvayartha. You can make a note of it. Atha Pavanatmajah Sakalan Amaran Abhivadya Arnavam Vilanghayitum Tasmat Girehe Cha Pupluve. Pavanatmajah Atha Pavanatmajah Sakalan Amaran Abhivadya Arnavam Vilanghayitum Cha Tasmat Girehe Pupluve. So as you can see, it starts with Atha. So hence, so that itself tells you that this is not the beginning of the entire lesson. There were some previous verses, and there was a previous shloka before this, after which it is continuing. Hence, you have such, whenever you read any shloka, because in your books they can't give you the entire Mahabharata or Ramayana or any lesson, so they would have taken an excerpt or a small part of the lesson. Hence, when you read, you always feel that why is this atha coming, or tatha. Sometimes the lesson will start with tatha or tataha. So it means that there was something previously in the actual text, but since they have taken it from some middle, in the middle of the text, you have such starting words coming in. Okay, so Anvayartha and everything is done. So yeah, please, one of you start reading. Please read this shloka.
Can I read, Anna?
Yeah, please read.
अभिवाज्यात सकलान् अमरान् पवनात्मजः पुप्लुवे च गिरेस्तस्मात् विलङ्घयितुमर्णवम्.
Very good. So now we will go into the second shloka. Sasamullanghya Mainakam Surasam Abhivadya cha Nihatya Simhikam Nitya Param Prapa Mahodadhehe. Sandhis.
Mainakam is a sandhi.
How will you split it? How will you split Mainakam if it's a sandhi?
May plus.
No. Mainakam is a single word.
Anna, even Suras Surasam Abhivadya.
Very good.
Surasamam plus Abhivadya.
Surasam plus Abhivadya. Joining of
Surasam plus Abhivadya.
special
Joining of
case of
two.
Anuswara Sandhi. Okay. Very good. Next.
I think there are no other sandhis.
Okay.
There is a which there's one in which in Vatradra
Sorry,
Shita.
sorry. Any other Sandhis?
I think there is no other Sandhi.
Okay. So now I will read out with the Sandhis. Saha Samullanghya Visarga Lopa Sandhi. Saha Samullanghya Mainakam Surasam Abhivadya Cha Nihatya Simhikam Nitya Param Prapa Maha Udadhehe. Maha Udadhehe is Gunasandhi.
Gunasandhi.
Yeah, but Mahodadhi is the single word that is usually taken. But since we are discussing Sandhis, you can split Mahodadhehe as Maha plus Udadhehe as Gunasandhi. Okay, now Saha. Tad Shabda Saha Saha Taute Tam Tautan. Samullanghya. Can someone tell me the Padaparishaya for Samullanghya? Sam is the Upasarga there, and Samullanghya is Lyabantavya.
Yep.
Yeah. So Samullanghya is Lyabantavya. Mainakam. Is it similar to Phalam, Ramam, Sitam?
Phalam.
It is similar to Ramam. Mainakam
Ramam
is the word.
Shabdam.
It is
Ramam.
Priya Eka. Ramam. Surasam. What is it similar to?
Ramam.
Very good. Ramam Sitam. Strilinga Dvitiya Eka. Abhivadya.
It's Kriyapada.
Which one?
Abhivadya.
No.
Oh, it's a Vyabantavya again.
Very good. It is there in the very first word of the first shloka. Abhivadyata Sakalan. So Abhivadya again. It is Abhi is the Upasarga. Abhivadya is Lyabantavya. Cha is again an Abhyaya. Nihatya.
Again, Ni Upasarga.
Very good.
Ni upasarga, it's Lebantavyam.
Very good. Hanti hatah gnanti. Hat dhatu. In that, if you add a ni upasarga and use Lyabantavya, it will become Nihatya. Simhikam.
Ramam.
Very good. Ramam Sitam. Stri Dvitiya Eka. Nitya.
Again, Avyaya.
It's Lebantavyam.
No. It is not Nitya, it's Nitya.
Lataya, sir.
Yeah. It's more similar to Nadya. Not Lataya. It's not Lataya, it's Nitya is similar to Nadya. Nadi, Nadyo, Nadya. Nadim, Nadyo, Nadihi, Nadya.
Lakshmiya.
Yeah, Lakshmiya. Very good. Ikaranta Strilinga. Tritiya Eka. Nitya. Param.
Phalam.
Very good. Param is similar to Phalam. Prapa. Again, this is a... Sorry? Yeah.
I said for Aparam, Napumsak Linga, Prathama Bhakti Ekavach.
Very good. Prapa is again a different type of lakara. It's a lit lakara. So Prapa, Pupluve, all these are lit lakara because lit lakara, the main usage is for if you want to discuss past that is happening thousands of years ago or something that is related to Ramayana, Mahabharata, you usually use the lit lakara usage. So you don't use lang lakara. The more common usage is lit lakara. So lit lakara again is for past tense itself, but it is for very old past when you're discussing several years or centuries behind if you're discussing.
Ancient.
Very good. Ancient. You use the lit lakara usage. So prapa, pupluve, both are lit lakara, prathama, eka. Mahodadhehe is similar to which one?
Now, can you repeat the word?
Mahodadhehe, the last word.
Is it Harehe?
Very good. Harehe. Harihi. Udadhihi is the word. Udadhehe is either Panchami or Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam, similar to Girehe. Girehe and Udadhehe both are similar. Ikaranta Pullinga, Panchami or Shashti Eka. Now, individual word meanings. Saha, he, avanu. Samullanghya, langhana is to cross. Samullanghya also means to cross. Samullangya is having crossed. Parumadi or Dati, having crossed. Mainakam, no, Mainaka. Mainaka is the name of a mountain. So that is why Mainaka is it's not a sandhi, it's a single word, it's a name of a mountain. Mainakam, Mainakanannu. Surasam, Surasa is another name. Surasam, Abhivadya. What is the meaning of Abhivadya?
Having saluted.
Very good. Having saluted Surasa. Suraseyennu Abhivandisi or Namisi. Cha Nihatya. Nihatya is having killed. Kondu. Kondanantara. Simhikam. Simhikeyennu. Nitya. Nitya is Niti Shabda. That is by
Having gone.
righteous means. Niti Margadalli. That is by righteous means. Simhika Nitya. Param. What is the meaning of Param? Param means the other side of the other shore. So he jumped from this shore and he reached the other shore. See, though the para is means the tata or the banks of the either side of either the ocean or the river. So para is the banks of the shore. Prapa. Prapa is obtained or reached. Mahodadhehe. That is the Udadhi means an ocean. Mahodadhi is the large ocean.
Large ocean.
Yeah. Dodda Sagarada Param Tatavannu Prapa Padadanu or Seridanu. Now we will go into the complete meaning. Saha Mainakam Samullanghya. He having crossed or crossed over Mainaka mountain. Surasam Abhivadya, having saluted Surasa. Nitya Simhikam Nihatya, righteously having slain or killed Simhika. Mahodadhehe Param Prapa, he obtained or he reached the other shore of the large ocean. Avanu Mainakanannu Dati, Suraseyennu Namisi, Simhikeyennu Nitiyagi Kondu, Niti Margadalli Kondu, Mahodadhiya Mahasagarada Innondu Dadavannu Serida. Now you have to understand. Three things happened when Hanuman crossed the Indian Ocean. First is Mainaka. So what happened was, it is another side story, but I'll tell it to you for your information and for keeping you interested in the Ramayana concept. Even before the time of Ramayana and Mahabharata, it is told that mountains had wings. So mountains could fly and they could move around the entire world. That was the power given to them initially. But what happened was mountains were very huge. They took a lot of area whenever they wanted to sit. So, and the two mountains are told to be very lazy. So they used to fly, but whenever they felt very tired or whenever they were lazy, they just sat down wherever they want. So that what happened was mountains are large, they were heavy. So whenever they sat down, they crushed entire cities. They crushed sages, hermits. They crushed several places, and they even killed several people. So it was causing a lot of problems to people. What rishis did, because when rishis were performing yaga, if the mountain comes and sits, the entire yaga is fruitless. So it was destroyed. So the rishis went and sought help from Indra. What Indra did was, he took his Vajrayudha and he went around cutting the wings of the mountains. So he started cutting the wings, and wherever the mountains fell, that itself is your mountain ranges. So you have Vindhya mountains, you have Himalaya mountains, you have Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats. So all these were, when Indra started cutting off, they fell and they were firmly established in those points. So that is why you have the rows of mountains all around the world. That is because of Indra cutting off the wings of mountains. But what happened is, Mainaka was one such mountain who went and hid inside the Indian Ocean. He went and hid inside the Indian Ocean, and Indra did not find him and he left. So Mainaka was the only mountain which had wings. That is why when Hanuman tries to cross the ocean, Mainaka already knows that Hanuman is doing this good deed. But he also knows that it's a very large leap and Hanuman will need some rest. So what he does is, using his wings, he comes up to the surface of the ocean and tells Hanuman, you can please come, sit on me, take some rest, and then continue your journey. Because if you start jumping for the entire ocean, you may feel tired. That is why that Mainaka mountain having wings is of very much importance in Ramayana. But as we know, Hanuman is a Rama Bhakta. He tells, until my Lord's Rama's work is not done, I will not rest. I will not take any rest. and thank you for your support, but I don't want to rest. So Mainaka will again go back into the ocean. Second thing what happens is, what Hanuman wants to do, that is go inside Lanka, search for Sita, and give Rama's Anguli to Sita. That is a very difficult task. Hence, in order to test if Hanuman has the ability to do all these tasks, the Devatas send Naga Devata, that is Surasa, in the form of a demon. So Surasa comes, she tests Hanuman's capabilities, and Hanuman passes with flying colors. So Surasa is very happy, and she blesses him, telling that may your work be fruitful. So that is done. Further, as he goes, the river, as he closes in on Lanka, a demoness called Simhika comes. So she is told to have the power to grab anyone by the shadow. So as Hanuman is crossing over the ocean, his shadow is falling on the ocean, and so Simhika has the power to grab him, like hold him, just by means of his shadow. And finally, and again, not using any unfair means. That is why they've clearly mentioned Nitya. So having not used any unfair means, Hanuman, in a rightful way, kills Simhika and gives her moksha. It is told that she was cursed due to some sage's curse, and she had taken the form of a demoness. He liberated her from the curse, and he continued forward. And finally, after completing all these three tasks, he reached the other side of the ocean, which is Lanka. So that is how this single line tells you the complete story of all these three different people. Okay, so the next person, please read the shloka, and we'll go into the next shloka.
Yeah, Anvaya.
Sorry, yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah. So the meaning is clear. He, having crossed Mainaka, having saluted Surasa, having righteously killed Simhika, reached the other bank of the ocean. Avanu Mainaka ಪರ್ವತವನ್ನು ದಾಟಿ ಸುರಸೆಯನ್ನು ನಮಿಸಿ ಸಿಂಹಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನೀತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದಿಂದ ಕೊಂದು ಮಹಾಸಾಗರದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಡವನ್ನು ಸೇರಿದ. Now coming to the ಅನ್ವಯಾರ್ಥ. ಸಹ ಮೈನಾಕಂ ಸಮುಲ್ಲಂಘ್ಯ ಸುರಸಾಂ ಚ ಅಭಿವಾದ್ಯ ಸಿಂಹಿಕಾಂ ನೀತ್ಯ ನಿಹತ್ಯ ಮಹೋದಧೇಃ ಪಾರಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ. ಸಹ ಮೈನಾಕಂ ಸಮುಲ್ಲಂಘ್ಯ ಸುರಸಾಂ ಚ ಅಭಿವಾದ್ಯ ಸಿಂಹಿಕಾಂ ನೀತ್ಯ ನಿಹತ್ಯ ಮಹೋದಧೇಃ ಪಾರಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ. Okay? Yeah, please someone read the shloka.
Sir, can I read?
Yeah, please.
Sasamullangya mainakam surasamabhivadya cha nihatya simhikam nitya param prapa mahodadhe.
Very good. Now we'll go on to the third shloka. Lankadhidevatam jitva tam pravishyanilatmajah Sitam vichinvan nadrakshit nidranam nishiravanam. Sandhis?
Lanka plus Adhidevatam.
Devatam.
Which sandhi is it?
Savarna
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
Excellent. Very good. Next.
Pravishyan Anilatmajah.
Sorry. Please
Savarna
repeat.
Dirgha Sandhi.
Very good. Very good. Pravishya plus Anilatmajah Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Next.
Vichinvan Drakshit.
Can you please repeat?
Vichinvan Adrakshit.
Very good. Vichinvan Adrakshit. Which sandhi is it?
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
No.
Namudagama Sandhi.
Excellent. Namudagama Sandhi. Vichinvan plus Adrakshit. Vichinvan Adrakshit. Namudagama Sandhi. Very good. Next. There is just one sandhi which you have left, but you may or may not use it as a sandhi. So I'll just read the entire shloka with the sandhis. Lanka adhidevatam jitva tam pravishya anila atmajah. So anila atmaja, you can again split it as anila plus atmaja savarna dirgha sandhi. But anilatmaja, pavanatmaja, all these are single words. So we'll keep it as anilatmaja. But just in case, it's savarna dirgha sandhi. Sitam vichinvan adrakshit nidranam nishi ravanam. Okay. Lanka is similar to which one?
Rama.
It is Rama.
Rama or Sita. Rama. Very good. Adhidevatam is similar to?
Ramam.
Ramam. Very good.
Ramam.
Jitva.
Twa
It's
pratyaya.
avyaya. It's a
Very good. It's an avyaya and it's twa pratyaya. It's tvanta avyaya. Very good. Tam.
सा ते ताः तां ते ताः
Very good. Tateta.
Tam
Shabda. Trilinga. Dvitiya. Eka.
Dvitiya
Pravishya.
vibhakti ekavachana.
Yeah. Pravishya.
again it's pra upasarga and avyaya.
Lyabanta. Lyap.
Very good. Excellent. Pra is the upasarga. Pravishya is the lyabanta avyaya usage. Excellent. Anilatmajaha is similar to
Ramaha.
Ramaha. Pavanatmajaha, Anilatmajaha all are similar to Ramaha. Sitam is again Sitam or Rama. Vichinvan. Vichinvan. Can someone tell me what is Vichinvan?
Sir, is it like Strilinga Dvitiya Vibhakti?
No. Vichinvan is the what? Shatra pratyaya.
Twanta
Shatra pratyaya. Gachan, Vichinvan, Pashyan. All these are Shatra pratyayas. That is present continuous tense. Correct?
yes.
So Vichinvan is Shatra pratyaya. Adrakshit. Again, Adrakshit is not a lakara that you know. It is lung lakara for drishir dhatu. So it is again, it's also a past. So what is lung lakara used for which kala? Lat vartamane, late vede, bhute, lung, lung, litas tatha. So lung, lung, lit, all these three are used for bhuta kala, past tense. So you have already seen lit lakara being used. The other usage commonly uses lung lakara. So they usually don't use lung lakara because lung lakara is a more present, like a very recent past tense. You use lung lakara. So if you read Ramayana, Mahabharata, or any such scriptures, it's either lit lakara more common, and a less common usage is lung lakara, as in case of Adrakshit. So Adrakshit is lung lakara, prathama purusha, ekavachanam. Nidranam. Nidranam is similar. Is what? Can someone guess this? Identify this word.
It's akaranta nidra.
Okay, can you tell me the speciality of this word? So, okay, first we'll go. Okay, we didn't discuss this word Vichinvan very correctly. So Shatra Pratyaya is correct, but we have again Shatra Pratyaya has Pullinga, Strilinga, and Nampunsakalinga forms. Which linga is this? Which vibhakti is this? Which vachana is this?
Bahuvachana it is.
Gachan, gachanto, gachantaha, gachanti, gachantyo, gachantyah, gachatam, gachato, gachataha. So it is Pullinga Prathama Eka.
Prathama ekavachana.
Yeah, it is gachan, gachanto, gachantaha for Pullinga, gachanti, gachantyo, gachantyah for Strilinga. So Vichinvan is Shatra Pratyaya for Pullinga, Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Now, okay, we'll come back to Nidranam. Yeah, Nidranam.
Then it will be similar to Ramam.
Okay, it's similar to Ramam. So what is the speciality of Nidranam? Nidranam is Shanash Pratyaya. Labhamanam, Labhamana, Labhamana, Labhamanam. Correct? You had for Atmanepadi dhatus, Labhamanaha for Pullinga, Shanash Pratyaya, Labhamana for Strilinga, Labhamanam for Napumsakalinga. Now Nidranam, is it Pullinga or Napumsakalinga?
Napunsakalinga.
Okay, now we'll keep that concept that we have to discuss if Nidranam is Napumsakalinga or Pullinga. We'll go to the next word, Nishi. Can someone
Hari.
identify?
Hari.
No.
Hari.
Nisha.
Nadi.
No.
Sir, Anna Saptami Vibhakti Vibhakti.
So yeah, tell me the Antalinga Vibhakti Vachana.
Nisha is the Shabda.
If it was Nisha, how will you get Nishi?
Akaranta Stri.
If it was Nisha, if it was similar to Rama Shabda, do you get Rami anywhere?
No, no.
So it is Nit Shabda, Nit Nisho Nishaha. Nit, it is Nit Nisho Nishaha, He Nit, He Nito, He Nishaha. Nisham nisho nisha, nisha nitbhyam nitbhi, nishe nitbhyam nitbhyah, nishah nitbhyam nitbhyah, nishah nishoho nisham, nishi nishoho nitshu. It is strilinga, nit shabda, saptami vibhakti, ekavachanam. Nishi is saptami vibhakti, ekavachanam. Ravanam.
Ramam.
Ramam. Very good.
Ramam.
Yeah. So now we will now decide if Nidranam is Namamsaka or Strilinga. Sorry, or Pullinga.
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 Why will it be
Pullinga.
Pullinga? Because Nidranam is describing Ravana, and Ravanam is in Pullinga Dvitiya Eka. Hence Nidranam will also be Pullinga Dvitiya Eka. Nidrana, Nidrano, Nidrana, Nidranam, Nidrano, Nidrana.
Ravanam is in Vidya.
Yeah. Okay. So now, having any doubts in the individual word meanings? So the important words here were Pravishya is Lyabantavyaya, Jitva is Tvantavyaya, which in one is Shatra Pratyaya, Nidranam is Shanash Pratyaya. So you have so many pratyas coming in the same shloka. That is why I had taken up pratyas so that you can understand all these. And one more important thing is Adrakshit, a new word. It is Lunglakara. And second is Nishi. It is a new shabda for you. Nit nishav nishaha. Saptami vibhakti ekavachanam is Nishi. So you have this shloka is important from a grammatical viewpoint because you have so many kridantas, you have new shabdas and new lakaras. Okay. Now coming to the word meanings. Lanka adhidevatam. Lanka is Lanka itself, the place Lanka. Adhidevata. Adhidevata is the for how you have Grama Devata, Kshetra Devata, that is the deity, the major deity of the place. Adhidevata is the ruling deity or the important deity. So Adhidevatam, the ruling deity. So Adhidevata Yennu in Kannada. Jitva. What is Jitva?
Having one.
Having one. Jayisi, having one. Tam. So Tam Lankadhidevatam Jitva. Lankadhidevateyennu Geddu. Having defeated or having won over the ruling deity of Lanka. Pravishya Anilatmajaha. Pravishya, having entered Anilatmaja. What does Anila mean?
Air.
Vayu.
Yeah.
Why?
Anala means fire, Anila means air. So please understand the difference. Don't make that mistake because the son of fire will become either Drishtadyumna or Draupadi, but Analatmaja will either be Vali or Bhima. So please don't miss out on that Ikara because Anila, Anala are totally different. And they're totally different. So Anilatmaja is Hanuman, the son of Vayu. Sitam, Sitayennu or Sita, which in one is in search of, Hudukutta, searching. So searching. Adrakshit, past tense, having seen or saw. Nidranam, Nidrisuttiruva, sleeping. Ravanam, Ravana, Nishi, in the night. So Anilatmajaha, that is Hanuman. Lankadhidevatam Jitva, he won. Whom did he win over? Sorry.
Ravana.
No. How did he win over Ravana? Rama would not have come into picture.
Before going to Ravana.
No. So he won over Lankadi Devata, the ruling deity of Lanka. Who is the ruling deity of Lanka?
Ravana.
Okay, first tell me, Devatam, what is it similar to? Rama. What is Tam similar to? Satyataha, Tantyataha.
Lankini.
Excellent, because Devatam, Tam both indicate that we're discussing about a Strilinga Pada. Ravana cannot be a Strilinga Pada. So there should be a Strilinga who is the deity, and Lankini. Because
Lankini.
Lanka had the boon that until Lankini protects the gate of Lanka, no one can easily enter into Lanka. That is why she is given the prominence of being the ruling deity or the important deity of Lanka. So we know that Hanuman, when he went to Lanka, the first person he encountered was Lankini, and he had to defeat him in order to go inside. So that is why here they have mentioned that Anilatmaja Hanuman, Lankadhidevatam Jitva, Tam Jitva. So having won over that Lanka's Adhidevata, Pravishya, he entered. And having entered, Sitam Vichinvan, searching for Sita, Nishi Nidranam Ravanam Adrakshit. Nishi, in the night. Nidranam Ravanam, Malagidda Ravananannu Nodida. So, Anilatmajanada Hanumantanu, Lankeya Adhidevatayad Lankiniyannu Geddu, Lankeyannu Praveshisi, Sitayannu Hudukutiddaga, Ratriyalli Malagidda Ravananannu Nodida. Hanuman, having won over Lanka's deity Lankini, having entered Lanka, is searching for Sita, saw Ravana sleeping in the night. Again, one more side story for this shloka is Brahma had given Lankini the boon that she will be the protector of Lanka, and under her supervision, no one can enter or no one can go away from her sight when someone is entering Lanka or going out of Lanka. So everyone has to go through her vigilant eyes. And the other thing that was given is whenever a person, that is a person in the form of a Vanara, a monkey, defeats her in battle, that indicates that Lanka is going to be destroyed very soon. So that is one of the side story. So Hanuman has defeated Lankini, and hence Lankini understands that okay, Lanka's end is very near. That is Ravana's end is very near, and this is the indication that was given by Brahma. So that is a side story for this Lankini's story. Any doubts in this shloka? I'll give you the Anvayartha now first. Anilatmajaha tam Lankadhidevatam jitva pravishya Sitam vichinman nishi nidranam ravanam adrakshit. Anilatmajaha tam Lankadhidevatam jitva pravishya Sitam vichinman nishi nidranam ravanam adrakshit. Any doubts in the words or the meaning of the shloka?
No.
Okay, please read someone.
Can I read?
Yeah, please.
Lankadhidevatam jitva tam pravishyanilatmajah Sitam vichinvanadrakshit nidranam nishiravanam.
Very good. So we will conclude today with this one more shloka, and okay, we can complete. Yeah, we'll complete till. Is it okay? Yeah, we'll complete 1 or 2 shlokas, and we will end today's meeting. Probably 1 or 2 classes we'll be able to complete the remaining. Okay. Apashyanstatra Vaidehi Vichinvanastataha Ashokavanikam Gatva Sitam Khinnam Dadarshasah. Sandhis.
Apashyam tatra it will become.
Okay, what will be the splitting?
Anna Visarga Sakara.
Visarga Sakara Desha Sandhi.
Okay, first split the Sandhi. How will you split it?
Apashyam tatra.
Okay. Next, any other Sandhis?
Vichinvan tataha tataha.
It is, please read carefully and you'll find a clarification there.
Vichinvanastataha, Vichinvanaha, tataha. Again, it is Visarga Sakara Desha Sandhi.
Yeah, very good. Vichinvanaha plus tataha. Both places it is Visarga Sakara Desha Sandhi. Very good. Any other? Ashokavanikam Gatva. Yeah, okay. Now coming to Apashyans Tatra. It is Apashyan with a na, Hayantan na, Apashyan plus Tatra. It is Sattva Sandhi. Apashyan plus Tatra, Apashyans Tatra. For example, Tan plus Cha will become Tanshcha. That is Sattva Sandhi. It is Apashyan plus Tatra, Sattva Sandhi. Vaidehim Vichinvanaha tataha Ashokavanikam Katva Sitam Khinnam Dadarsha Saha. Now, Apashyan. Sorry, one more clarification. It's not Apashyan plus Tatra, it is Apashyat plus Tatra. Apashyat plus Tatra, Apashyans Tatra, Sattva Sandhi. Now, Apashyat, Lakara Purushavachana.
Lakara.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Prathama Purusha Ekavachana.
Lang
Lang
lakara.
lakara.
Apashyatam.
Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam.
Apashyat, apashyatam, apashyen.
Apashyan.
Very good. Apashyen. So it is apashyat. Lang prathama eka. Tatra is again anabhyaya. Vaidehim is similar to
Nadim.
Nadim. Ikara strilinga dvitiya eka. Vichinvanah.
Rama.
Okay.
Ram.
Any speciality? So Vichinvanah is again Shanush Pratyaya. Pullinga Shabda Ekavashana. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavashanam. Vichinvanah, Vichinvano, Vichinvanah. It is Shanush Pratyaya. Vichinvanah. Tataha is again avyaya. Tataha is again an avyaya. Ashokavanikam is similar to
Ramam.
Ramam. Ashokavanika is the word. Ashokavanikam is similar to Ramam. Gatva.
Again, Tvantavya.
Very good. Tvantavyayam. Gam dhatu, tva pratyaya. Gatva is Tvantavyaya. Sitam is Sitam. Khinnam.
Kinna is again Napumsakalinga. Kinnam.
Khinnam.
Again it is Anna. Again it is Strilinga. Dvitiya.
Very good.
It
It's
is
similar to
Ramam.
Rama or Sita.
Ramam.
Very good. Dadarsha. Dadarsha is again a new lakara. The explanation like the litlakara. It's given at the back of your book. It is litlakara for drish dhatu or drishib dhatu. So please learn that lakara forms because it will usually be asked. Saha is saha. Saha tautya tam tautan. No. Apashyat tatra vaidehim. Apashyat saw. Who saw? Saha. Saha apashyat. He saw. Tatra there. Alli. Vaidehim. Who is Vaidehi?
Sita.
Very good. Why
Sita.
is Sita called Vaidehi? Why does Sita have the name Vaidehi? Okay, what are the other names of Sita?
Anna Janaki.
Why is she called Janaki?
She is Janaka's
Janaka.
Janaka's daughter is Janaki. Very good. Next.
Vaidehi is because she was found in the earth.
That is Bhu. No, that is not the name.
Oh, she is the brother. She is her brother.
So the kingdom that Janaka rules is called Videha Raja. Videha Rajya. So Janaka is called Videha Raja because he is the ruler of Videha kingdom. Hence, since she is born in Videha Kshetra, she is called Vaidehi. So Vaidehi comes from the birthplace called Videha. Okay. Now, Vichinvana. So Vaidehim is again Site. So Site Yennu. In Sita. Vichinvana. Again, it's present continuous because you use Shatru Pratyaya, Shanash Pratyaya. Hence, it should be present continuous tense. Vichinvana. In searching or in search of. Tataha. After that. Ashokavanikam Gatva. Ashokavana is the place that Ashoka, the garden is called Ashokavana. Ashokavanika. So Vana, Vanika both mean garden. So Ashokavanikam Gatva. Ashokavanikege hogi. Sitam Khinna. Khinnam Sitam Darsha. So Khinna is the adjective given to Sita. So Khinna is the word. So Khinna for Pullinga, Khinna for Strilinga. So Khinnam Sitam Darsha. He saw the sad or grieving Sita. So sad Sita is Khinnam Sita. Now, Saha Tatra Saha Tataha. So first, what did he defeated Lankini now. Now he has gone into Lanka. And during his search for Sita, he saw Ravana. Now, it is not immediately that he went and found Sita. So Tataha. After that, so consecutively. So he went from one place to another, one palace to another, one kingdom to another. So one palace, one house to another. So he Tataha. After that, Saha Vichinvanaha saha, the searching him. So Hanuman who is searching. So the literal translation will be Vichinvanaha saha is searching him. So it does not make proper sense. So he who is searching continuously. Apashyat, he saw. What did he see? Vaidehi, where tatra. What is that tatra? Ashokavanika. So tataha, after that, saha, vichinvanaha, he searching, vaidehim tatra apashyat. He saw Vaidehi. What? How did he find? Ashokavanikam gatva, having gone to Ashokavana, Khinnam Sitam Dadarsha. He saw the grieving Sita. Now, actually, there is one more mistake that I did. Apashyans tatra, that apashyat, I mistook it to be a lakara, but I will make this correction again. Please, sorry for the mistake, but it is apashyan plus tatra. It is sattva sandhi itself, but it's not apashyat plus tatra, it's apashyan plus tatra. But that apashyan is not apashyat, apashyatam, apashyan. So there it will be langlakara prathama purusha bahuvachanam. But this apashyan is pashyan, that is shatu pratya. Pashyan, pashyanto, pashyantaha, but with an akara, that is not. So for example, mara, amara. So when you add it, it will give you the opposite meaning, right? So this apashyan, yeah. So apashyan is not the past tense here. Negation. Okay, it's negation. So apashyan, not having seen. So the first sentence again. So sorry for the corrections. So apashyan is shatra pratyaya for pashyan with an akara to give the opposite. So saha tataha. After that, vichinvanaha, as he searched, vaidehim apashyan. There. So what is, so see, the first thing that you have to understand is, we have, till now what has Ravana done? He has kidnapped Sita, and we know that Ravana is a cruel king. So what is the first thought that came into Hanuman's mind? So if he has kidnapped Sita, where will she be? She'll be in Ravana's palace. So when he was roaming around, he found Ravana. So what was his first thought? Okay, now that I found Ravana's palace, so Sita should be somewhere in this palace. So then tatra, so this tatra signifies Ravana's palace that we saw in the previous shloka. So tatra, in that palace, vichinvanaha, even though he searched, he constantly searched, Sita vaidehim apashyan, having not found Vaidehi, tataha, after that, Ashokavanikam gatva, having gone to Ashokavana, Khinnam Sitam Dadarsha. Sorry for that mistake, so I'll explain it again. In the previous shloka, Hanuman has entered Lanka, and as he's searching for Sita, he finds Ravana sleeping. So he has found Ravana's palace. Now, there in that palace, having searched for Sita and not found Sita, he then goes, tataha, he then consecutively goes to Ashokavana, where he finds the sad Sita. So I'll explain it in Kannada. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಅವನು ಅವಳನ್ನು ಕಾಣದೆ ಅಶೋಕವನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಖಿನ್ನಳಾದ ಸೀತೆಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ. He, having searched, having not found Sita there, went to Ashokavana and there saw the disheartened Sita. Any doubts? Okay, I'll tell you the Anvayartha now. Saha tatra vaidehim apashyan vichinvanaha tataha Ashokavanikam gatva khinnam Sitam dadarsha. Saha tatra vaidehim apashyan tataha vichinvanaha tataha Ashokavanikam gatva khinnam Sitam dadarsha. Okay, it's clarified that apashyan's tatra is clarified?
Yes.
Okay, so please someone
Yes,
read
sir.
the shloka.
Anna?
Yeah, please.
लङ्काधिदेवत अपश्यं तत्र वैदेहीं विचिन्वानस्ततस्ततः अशोकवनिकां गत्वा सीतां खिन्नां ददर्शसः.
Can someone else also read this shloka?
Anna, can I?
Who have not read, please read.
Okay, can I read?
Yeah, please.
अपश्यंस्तत्र वैदेहीं विचिन्त्वानस्ततस्ततः अशोकवनिकां गत्वा सीतां खिन्नां ददर्श सः.
Okay. So with that, we will end today's class. So we have completed 4 shlokas out of the 14. So probably in 2 classes, we'll be able to finish this, and we can probably get back to some other lessons. गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो. राम राम राम.